Good morning, class. How are you guys? I hope all of you are doing well. We are going to have our class today, and the topic for the class today is Pests of Crops. Pests of Crops. What is a pest? The definition of a pest is simply any organism that is capable of destroying or causing damages to crop plants. That is to say, a pest is any organism that is capable of destroying or causing damages to crop plants. Pests attack crops and decrease their production. That is to say, the pests of plant, they will attack the crops and decrease the production of the crops. To affect production very well, a given pest must be present in a large number. That simply means that for the crops to be affected very well, a particular given type of pest must be in that plot of land in a large number for it to affect the production of your crop very well. And we have two major types of pests. We have the plant pest and the animal pest. Plant pests are simply known as weed. And what is a weed? The definition of a weed is simply any plant that is grown where it is not wanted. So if you plant your crops and another plant is growing in that place, destroying and affecting the production of your crop, that other plant is automatically a pest and it is called weed. So plant pests are known as weeds. The other type of pest is animal pests, and the animal pests are divided into two groups. We have invertebrate pests and the vertebrate pests. The invertebrate pests are the common crop pests worldwide, and they are mostly insects. So insect pests are highly adaptable to different environments, even harsh weather. They are capable of reproducing very quickly and can cause extensive damages to crops in the field or farm land, or to crop products stored in the barn or warehouses. That means in our farmland, insect pests can destroy our crops, and also in the barn where we have stored our product, our farm product, and also in the warehouses, insect pests can also destroy them. So example of invertebrate pests, we have nematode, we have snails, we have grasshopper, weevils, etc. Example, this is a caterpillar. These are some caterpillars here. They are very dangerous type of insect pests. They feed on the leaf of plants and destroy the production of the leaf, the plant. And we also have another example, grasshoppers. We all know grasshoppers, how they can dangerously destroy the crop plants by affecting the leaf, eating on the leaf, feeding on the leaf, and destroying it. And we also have snails. We have snails as pests. Snails can also destroy the production of our crops because they feed on what? Leaves. So all this one can affect our crop production in the field. How about in our store barns or warehouses? We have example, beans. If we store our beans in the house, there are some insects that will eat it up and destroy it and make it not to be good again for use. So those are also pests that destroy our product in the barn or in the warehouse. Example, we have weevils that feed on beans. If you take a very good look at these beans, you see that most of it are having holes in their body. So that's to say there are weevils or insects that are feeding on it and decreasing the life of these beans. That is making it not to be very useful again for consumption. So these are examples of invertebrate pests, how they can destroy our products in the farm and in the warehouse. The next type of pest is vertebrate pests. The vertebrate pests are other animals that are vertebrate animals, which can cause damages to our crop as well. Example, we have birds, we have mammals. Examples of mammals that are dangerously seen as pests are some rodents like rats. We have rats, we have grass cutter, we have squirrel, etc., and rabbits. All these are rodents that can affect the production of our crops in the farm. Then we also have other mammals like monkeys, man, cattle, goats. So we have mentioned man, that is to say you as a human being, if you destroy the life of crop, you are also a pest to crops. We know how dangerously goats and cattle can eat up our farm products in the farm. So they are all pests to our crops. And we also have examples of birds that are pests in the farm. We have weevil, we have pigeon, we have quail. They are all birds that are pests in the farm. So these are the two major type of animal pests that we have that are destroying crop plants: the invertebrate animal and the vertebrate animal. The next subtopic we have is classification of pests by the parts they attack. That means the part of plant that a pest attack, a given pest is going to be classified based on that part that it is attacking. So we have number 1, stem borer. Stem borer. Stem borers cause damages to crops like cereal crops, example maize and rice, and other cereal crops that we know. They are insects that feed on the stem of a plant and decrease the production of that plant. The next one we have is root feeders. Root feeders are insects that feed, or larvae of insects or adults that feed in the root of a plant. Example, we have yam beetles and nematodes that live in the soil. The next one we have leaf feeders. Leaf feeders are the common insects we know, like caterpillars, grasshoppers that feed on the leaf of plants and decrease the production of the plants. Then number 4, we have young shoot feeders. Young shoot feeders are insects that feed on the young shoot of plants. They pierce and suck the juice from the shoot of plants and decrease their production. Then number 5, we have fruit and seed feeders. Fruit and seed feeders are insects that mainly feed on the fruit of a plant or the seed of a plant. So we have example as fruit piercing moth, fruit flies, cotton stainers, and some beetles. These are all insects that can feed on the fruit of plants and seed of plants and cause damages to the crop plants. So these are the different type of classification of insect pests according to the part they attack. Number 1, we have stem borer. 2, we have root feeder. 3, we have leaf feeders. 4, we have young shoot feeders. And 5, we have fruit and seed feeders. Thank you.